Most people will get stuck fighting for overpriced homes in the West and North Chicago suburbs. But there's something special happening in the South suburbs that most buyers are completely missing. I'm talking about getting $700,000 homes for $400,000. Top-rated schools, brand new developments that are transforming entire communities. But here's what's going to shock you. The best South suburb for families isn't the obvious choice that most realtors recommend. After living in Frankfort and selling in this area for years, I know exactly where the smart money is moving. In 2025, the South suburbs have an incredible value, especially for professionals with growing families and empty nesters who want to maximize their home equity. I've helped so many families find their dream homes throughout Chicagoland, and I'm telling you, there's a great opportunity where your dollars stretch furthest while still getting an amazing quality of life. The new construction in areas like Frankfort and New Lenox are giving you very nice homes, and you get more house, newer construction, and even better finishes without totally depleting your bank account. These aren't your grandfather's South suburbs anymore. Something else that really sets these communities apart is the natural environment. We're talking forest preserves, extensive trail systems, and more interesting areas you'll get to see in just a few seconds. Location-wise, these South suburbs form a semicircle approximately 22 to 30 miles southwest of downtown Chicago, with easy access to I-80, I-57, and I-55, making commutes to the city or other employment centers pretty manageable. Lastly, let's get to the numbers, because they're pretty insane. Comparable homes in the South suburb cost about $150,000 less than similar properties in the northern suburbs like Glenview or Park Ridge. And how about these property taxes? Some South suburbs have better numbers, like 2.5% tax rates compared to Chicago's 7%. That difference could potentially put thousands of dollars back into your pocket every single year. But first, let me tell you, I know house hunting in Chicago can feel overwhelming, especially when you're trying to balance your budget with getting your kids into great schools at the same time. Or maybe on the other side, looking to sell and head somewhere calmer. If this sounds like you, hit that subscribe button. I'm not just a realtor talking theory here. I live and breathe these South suburbs and help dozens of families every year find those comfy homes without the North suburbs sticker shock. Okay, so let's keep exploring these communities together. Let's start with Palos Park. This area is about 20 miles southwest of downtown Chicago. Palos Park feels worlds away from the city, and the meandering creeks, towering trees, and some of the most distinctive architecture in the Chicago suburbs make it stand out. This suburb is truly defined by its natural landscape. Large lots nestled among mature trees create this retreat-like atmosphere that you just don't find anywhere else in the southern suburbs. Honestly, sometimes it feels more like the foothills in Colorado than it does Chicago. The homes here sit on really nice-sized lots, giving residents substantial privacy. You won't find rows of identical homes in this neighborhood. Instead, the architectural diversity ranges from cool mid-century modern homes to newly built luxury properties. Each street has its own unique character and charm. With a median age of 60, Palos Park tends to attract established professionals and empty nesters who want that peaceful environment with larger properties. There's only about 4,700 residents here, which keeps that small village feel while just being minutes from major commercial areas. Like some other communities that we'll explore in just a bit, education is surprisingly strong here as well. Palos South Middle School ranks in the top 4% statewide. So while it might attract older crowds, families are still getting excellent school options here. There are some plans to thoughtfully expand some areas of this suburb, and reportedly, they're doing some cool dining options along LaGrange Road and Harlem Avenue. I'm thinking of checking them out myself, so I will report back on that. Just imagine driving home through the winding roads lined with forest preserves, pulling into your circular driveway and walking into your spacious home surrounded by mature trees on a wooded lot. That is the Palos Park lifestyle. But no, let's see another community that takes the outdoor amenities to a whole new level. With 13 community parks, tons of multi-use trails, and over 1,100 acres of preserved public land that we'll cover later, Homer Glen offers suburban living with a countryside feel, plus some of the most desirable housing stock in the South suburbs. What truly makes Homer Glen special are the natural amenities. The Messenger March Nature Preserve spans 620 acres with diverse wildlife and scenic trails. Heritage Park is another highlight. It's got an athletic complex, splash pad, and community gathering spaces. Growth-wise, the community has plans to expand from 22 to 25 square miles, but they're being super careful with the zoning to preserve the area's natural beauty. They've also brought in some convenient shopping and dining spots as well. So you'll find everything from big chains to unique local spots. giving you plenty of options without creating traffic nightmares you see in those more densely populated areas. Don't overlook the property tax situation in Homer Glen. Their effective rate of approximately 2.62% is pretty moderate for the Chicago region. That's about $13,000 a year annually for a $500,000 home, which is significantly lower than some comparable homes in the Chicagoland area. And the homes here currently average toward the higher end of South suburban communities, but still way below comparable North and West suburbs. If Homer Glen gives you premium housing and incredible outdoor amenities, our next community deserves your full attention. Let's check it out. All right, so this is New Lenox, where homes have appreciated a remarkable 8.8% year over year, according to Zillow. This is crazy good for the Suburbs. Why do you ask? Because it's possibly signaling the best investment opportunity in the region for families to build equity while enjoying top-tier schools. The Village Commons Revitalization Project has transformed New Lenox into a modern town center. If we're talking about the commute, the I-80 corridor expansion can possibly improve commute times to downtown Chicago in the future, making New Lenox more attractive to professionals that are heading into the city multiple times a week for work. This infrastructure improvement is going to keep driving demand and appreciation in the next few years. And again, according to Zillow, New Lenox has an average home value of $438,438 in 2025, making it more affordable than Palos Park and Homer Glen, but still gives you the exceptional quality and amenities. And here's something that a lot of buyers miss. Resale homes built in the early 2000s can also have phenomenal value, especially because these homes tend to sit on larger lots and have solid construction, great bones, as they say, with potential for adding some nice modern finishes. The median age here is about 37 years old, so New Lenox attracts a lot of younger families looking for excellent schools and community amenities. So here, the population of approximately 28,000 creates that nice balance between a small town and having enough people to support good community resources. It's not too big, it's not too small. New Lenox truly focuses on great education. For example, Lincoln Way Community High School District 210 has a 96% graduation rate with strong college placement and diverse extracurricular programs, including STEM academics, performing arts pathways, and advanced placement opportunities. But wait until you see the remarkable school rankings in my top pick coming up soon. New Lenox has impressive investment potential and fantastic schools, but if you're seeking that quintessential small town atmosphere with modern amenities, our next community might be perfect for your family. All right, for the fifth place that I'd consider moving to in the South Suburbs, we have a place that's often described as the last bit of small town America within an hour of downtown Chicago. It's Mokena, which is a tight-knit community that's increasingly rare, combined with some of the most attractive home values in the South Suburbs. At nearly 9 square miles with under 20,000 residents, Mokena is going to have that genuine small town feel where most people know each other. Just take a walk down Front Street on a Saturday morning and you'll see families greeting each other by their first names, local business owners chatting with regular customers, and a pace of life that feels refreshing and different from those larger Chicago suburbs. Mokena has experienced some growth from 14,441 residents in 1990 to around 19,700 today. Unlike so many suburbs, Mokena has preserved its historic downtown while adding some modern amenities. Downtown development moves forward at a careful pace. New restaurants like The Dock on Front Street will bring fresh energy to the downtown area. The Front Street Improvement Project has also really improved the walkability and the charm of the downtown corridor. The historic downtown along Front Street features many locally owned businesses, which also creates that authentic community character. Mokena's downtown offers character you simply can't manufacture in those newer planned communities. Their annual events and weekly farmers markets do an amazing job of bringing the community together. The Mokena Farmers Market runs from May through October. Lincoln Way Community High School District 210 also provides excellent secondary education options. Parents frequently tell me about the personal attention that students receive in Mokena schools as a major advantage compared to larger districts. Now, the median home value in Mokena reached over $400,000 in 2025, with a 3.6 year-over-year appreciation, according to Zillow. New construction and developments like Whisper Creek offers 3,000 square foot plus homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 range, and this price point represents solid value. But when we analyze the complete package of what you get for your dollar in the next suburb, you'll understand why it ultimately earns my top recommendation. Mokena offers that rare combination of small town charm with modern conveniences, but after analyzing all the facts, there's one clear standout for Chicago's South suburban living in 2025, and I'll tell you why right now. All right, so here it is. There's one community that, in my opinion, consistently delivers the complete package for families seeking upscale homes, amazing schools, and strong investment potential. That's Frankfort. What makes this suburb special isn't just one factor, but rather a perfect combination of elements we've discussed so far. Frankfort's population hit 20,907 in 2023 and is projected to reach 21,350 by the end of 2025, representing a steady 1.1% annual growth that indicates sustainable development rather than overbuilding. This measured growth is exactly what you want to see in a community. New construction gets you 3,500 square foot plus homes on half-acre lots in the $700,000 to $900,000 range. But what really sets Frankfort apart is the education options. Hickory Creek Middle School ranks 11th statewide, while Lincoln Way East High School is top 20 in Illinois. With exceptional college placement rates and nationally recognized extracurricular programs, and there's also the point that Frankfort combines historic charm with modern luxury. The 1855 downtown district, alongside contemporary subdivisions, creates a unique blend of character that appeals to discerning home buyers. The community's signature events, like the Frankfort Fall Fest, draws hundreds of thousands of visitors annually, showcasing the village's spirit. The highly active Chamber of Commerce and village leadership have created a pro-growth environment that still preserves the community's character. Now, the last piece of info you should know is that the average home value in Frankfort reached over $450,000 this year, representing a 3.8% year-over-year growth, which is strong activity in the real estate market relative to the United States as a whole. Frankfort offers the perfect combination of premium housing stock, great schools, convenient location, and steady appreciation without the premium prices of the northern and western suburbs. For families relocating from Chicago looking for 3,000 to 4,000 square foot homes in the 600,000 plus range, Frankfort delivers exceptional value while maintaining an upscale community character. With this knowledge about Frankfort and the other top South suburban communities, you're now equipped to make an informed decision about which one matches best with your needs. There you have it, guys. We've explored 5 absolutely incredible South suburban communities, and while Frankfort remains my #1 overall pick, as I actually live here myself, each of these suburbs are experiencing growth and opportunity right now. And I can tell you that any of these 5 choices will give you way more value than you'll find anywhere else in Chicagoland. Pretty amazing options to choose from. So if you're thinking about making a move to any of these South suburbs, or if you're already living here and you might want to know what your home is worth right now, I'd love to help you make the smartest decision possible. Trust me, having someone that actually knows explicitly about these communities inside and out makes a huge difference, right? Just shoot me an email at john@cintagerealestate.com and we'll help you out. And speaking of the South suburbs being such an incredible opportunity right now, here's something that's going to blow your mind. Chicago proper is facing some serious challenges right now, while the suburbs are booming in ways that are shocking even long-term residents like me. So if you want to understand the full picture of why now is such an amazing time to consider the South suburbs, you need to watch this next video where I show you exactly what's broken about Chicago and what's booming in our backyard. Click right up here because this one's going to change how you think about the entire market. I'll see you on the next one.